Hello and welcome everybody to our monthly Agile Hive review for Agile Hive Data Center. I'm glad you could make it. Hopefully there will be more people joining. We're quite only by I think 15 people right now or something like that. But anybody else who's joining can watch this video later on YouTube because we are recording it. So if you don't want to appear on the recording and maybe you want to ask a question or anything else, just deactivate your camera when you ask your question or ask us, and we will edit it out afterwards. Yeah, monthly review, as I just said. Our next review will take place on the 17th of December, so right before the Christmas week will start. And yeah, I'm going to present you now what the team was able to accomplish in the last 4 weeks. Be prepared, this was our IP sprint, so not that many new things for you will be visible here. Also, in this period, we had our latest PI planning, so I will also present to you what we planned for our, not upcoming, but it started already, our current PI. All right, so let's head over to our issues that we accomplished. First, we'll start with a few bug fixes. Those are already released in the latest release, 3.72.1. We released that on Friday. Sorry. The first, we heard that when you link a service desk project as a shared service team, issues from this team won't be displayed on the breakout board. That was due to the reason that this service desk project had no rapid view. And thus the algorithm was not able to display this issue or issues from this project correctly on the board. We fixed this bug in the version I just mentioned, so this should not occur anymore. The second bug we encountered was a bug in our navigation. When we introduced multi-hive and we introduced that our navigation was divided into hives, or that the first flyout of the navigation was divided into several hives, the order within one hive on the first flyout, so usually a portfolio or art level, was not alphabetically anymore, and we fixed that to the last version. Something that you weren't able to witness because it was not released standalone, but it was released in 3.72.0, but not released. That's why we released the 3.72.1, the bug fix already. We witnessed the behavior with our quick filters when you just entered an order by query in the quick filter and you selected that quick filter. The order by was not correctly applied when you hit the parent issues. Like you see here on the screenshot, I previously clicked on hide parents. So we have all issues on the report presented in a single plain list. The query could not be executed because order by queries cannot be wrapped in brackets. And we had the quick filter wrapped in a bracket. So the query was not executed. And now we removed the bracketing around quick filters. And then and also a plain order by query can be executed correctly. As mentioned before, you haven't seen that behavior, but we noticed it while testing the feature. Okay. Another, let's say minor bug, but we haven't heard from you that it actually occurred. But you were able to create planning intervals from team level if an art did not have any previously created PIs. But this creation of PIs failed with the introduction of the solution planning interval, then you are not able to create them from the team level anymore, which rendered in, not a visible error, but the request didn't finish. So we now prevented the creation of planning intervals from team projects. So it's only possible to create PIs from your art project and from your solution train project. And we mentioned this on the team project, if you have no PIs yet, that you should head over to one of these projects to create your PIs there. And now, from all the bug fixes to the released bug fixes to the first feature that we, the first feature issue counting towards a feature that we were able to accomplish in our current sprint. We introduced a new issue type for Agile Hive. We introduced the epic issue type for the team, art, and solution train level. Portfolio already had epics, of course. We did this in order to allow you to use epics on all levels with the Agile Hive hierarchy link. We also added the custom fields needed for epics for the issue type screen schemes for all these issue types and all these levels. So that we can increase the functionality for this step by step. This will not be released until the feature is complete. So the linking of issues, the display of epics on all our views, etc. And that actually concludes everything that we have accomplished in the last sprint. As I said, it was our IP iteration. A lot of planning took place. And a lot of improvements that we are not presenting here on the review, as it is not, that does not directly contribute to what you see in Agile Hive. So, next part, I'm going to give you a little preview of what we have planned for the now current PI, PI 4 of 2024, ranging from the 11th of November to the 23rd of February, 2025. And I just mentioned already that we wanted to implement epics on all levels. So we take a look on the requirement model that SAFe provides, then we can see that we have portfolio, solution train, and art epics. We also add the team epic, then diverging a little bit from the requirement model, but it could also be possible to encapsulate multiple issues on team level within one epic. So we thought it might be a good idea to include this one already from the start. This will give you the opportunity to encapsulate bigger development initiatives within an art, for example, that need no governance on a portfolio level or on the solution train level. We give you also the opportunity to link those with the Agile Hive link, so not with the standard issue in Epic functionality that Jira provides. And with our Agile Hive link, we are thusly able to present those epics on our views, just as we would present a feature from an art when you're looking from team perspective as a parent issue, just as we did with issues from higher levels right now. We split this feature into several stories, and you will see in the reviews the progress on that one presented shortly. Jano, you have a question already regarding.
If that's, maybe I've just not followed the last review, and maybe all this information has already been given out. But I'm thinking, for example, for us, we have a solution train level, we have an art level, and then we have team levels. And when we implemented Agile Hive, we moved all the epics on the team level to the art level. So now we have epics on the art level. If we were to use team epics or art epics or whatever epics, these sit a little bit like beside the normal hierarchy, like objectives do right now, or yeah.
No, sorry.
Yeah, I just haven't quite grasped what it means for the hierarchy.
Okay. The epics that we provide, so team, art, and solution train, and also portfolio, they will be used like other issues within the issue hierarchy. So they won't be sitting apart as the Jira epic. So in the end, they will be presented on, let's say you have a team epic and you link several stories to it, and you want to present that on the breakout board. Then it would be presented on the breakout board like a feature would if you were to link those stories to a feature from the art above it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But this issue would then not exist in the art as well,
no,
right?
It would not exist on art level. It would exist on the team project solely. Yeah.
Okay, so we could still, if we were to decide to not use it, we could just use our hierarchy levels right now and link an art issue type to a team issue type. But if we want to use this functionality, then we have more freedom than we have right now. All right.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
And this should also be used in on the reports. Coming to the next feature that we want to work on, we want to provide more context with our reports. I have a mock-up here describing it. Sorry, Josh, if you're watching, Joshua Bart, in this case. Yeah, we want to give you the possibility to drill down into issues shown on the report to provide more context. Let's say we have the art report here. Previously, we had two issue groups here. One, the parent from the level above the art, in this case, from a solution train. And then we had the features or enablers from art level here. We aggregated all the story points. We aggregated what team contributed with how many story points to that feature. But we did not show which stories actually contribute to this feature. So in the future, we will give you the opportunity to expand features. That's just when I mentioned him. So to expand these features and display the team level issues that contribute to this feature in this PI. So the context of expansion here is still limited to the PI that we are currently in. So that you can see more granularly, wow, complex word, what contributes to a feature. And it should work for all the higher levels too. So starting on the portfolio report, you would see capabilities below that. You could open a capability and see the features that contribute to it, and then the stories that contribute to the feature. And we want to provide this by reloading the issues from the expanded level once you actually decide that you want to open them, to not decrease the performance of the reports. Are there any questions regarding this feature? No, just a heart. Right. Yeah, since we're already on the expanding and the drill down, I'm going over to the next feature. It's quite similar. We want to provide more context of one issue. Right now, you know the context menu here on. You see that? You see my mouse? Yeah. No. you see, you know the context panel on the issue detail view, but this only provides the parents of an issue. We want to use the same method that we will use on the report to load children of issues and give you an issue hierarchy within the detail view of this issue, so you can show the child issues of this. I know this could also be done by just looking at the links, but linked issues can take up a lot of space. There can be other links that can obscure the child issues. And also now we're able to give more detailed information about these issues. Like, for example, in what PI they are planned in, what their status is, how many story points they have, what contributes to them, who's assigned to them. Yeah, giving you more insight into what's actually going on in your issue hierarchy. And for the last issue, I don't have any mockups or screenshots here, but I think you will know what I mean when I say that we want to show external dependencies now on the breakout board too. We have external dependencies on the art planning board already, and we have that for a long time, but we haven't had external dependencies on breakout board, and we want to give you this information too. These might be quite helpful when you're doing your PI planning and you have dependencies to teams or to projects that are not in the art, and you can now visualize them here rather than having to open the dependency menu for each issue individually and look through the issues that are dependent on that. So giving you a more quicker overview of which dependencies actually contribute to an issue. And another issue, another enabler that we carried over from our last PI is the compatibility for Agile Hive for Jira 10. In the last PI, we were able to transfer all our functionality to Jira 10, but we have to support that in our build pipeline. We have to think about how we can, in the best case, achieve just one release for Jira 9 and Jira 10. We'll have to see if that's even possible, because right now we think that we might need to have two versions of the app, one for Jira 10 and one for Jira 9. But we will keep you posted with each review what the progress on this is. All right. Do you have any questions to the overview that I just gave you, or to the issues that I presented to start, the beginning?
Just one more question, just because I'm intrigued. For example, this epic topic that you mentioned before, right now, if I remember correctly, I'm not allowed to just like überspringen. Don't know. Sorry?
Yeah, to skip a level, you mean?
Yeah, skip. Yeah, of course. You're not allowed to skip a level right now. If these team epics or art epics or whatever are implemented and we use the Agile Hive link, this would mean that we can potentially skip levels, but this would only be the case for the new epic issue types, right?
Okay. First, you can actually just now skip levels too.
Okay.
You can link from art issues to the portfolio layer, even if you have a solution between that. Mm-hmm. That's already possible. And second, no, for the first iteration, we plan to have the epics, regardless of what epic, what level, to be the top of the issue hierarchy. So we don't want a team epic, for example, to link to a feature, because the team epic might span longer than the feature would in reality, which would be, from a safe point of view, nonsensical. So we want to reduce this risk right from the beginning. Maybe in the future we'll allow epic to epic linking, but not in the first iteration. So you will have, so the epic is the top of the issue chain.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, makes sense. Thank you.
But thanks for the question. Yeah, I think I didn't. Did I mention that before? I'm not sure. Yeah. And we are introducing a special issue type, the epic issue type, and we are not allowing every issue type within a project to be used as an epic, because this also greatly reduces the trouble we might run into.
Michael?
Yeah.
Regarding your last example, you have a team story, and this will now be linked to a team epic. But am I right that you can have a second parent-child link to a team art feature?
No, you cannot, because the epic will then be the encapsulating issue for this team issue.
But that means that such a team story would only exist within the team, and you don't have any aggregation on higher levels.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay.
For the art report, we could show them as we would show them as the independent lane, because it doesn't contribute to any feature, but it's still effort that the team does. So it should be represented on the art report because it takes up a quantity of their work capacity, right?
Okay.
But not as listed beneath a feature.
Okay, thank you. Understood.
All right. So if there are no further questions, then I would like to hand over to my colleague, to our product manager, Peter Weingartner, because he has a question for you that he might give you yourself right now.
Thanks, Michael. Yes, you might know that we as Siebert don't only develop Agile Hive. We're a big Atlassian partner, full solution partner, platinum partner. So we do all things Atlassian. We also work very closely with Keygon when it comes to methodology. We also have a big network. And having said this, there's a lot of questions that come to us that could be features in Agile Hive or could be solved otherwise. And more and more, we understand ourselves as a, let's say, a solution hub for anything dealing with scaling Agile. We can recommend other partners. We can create our own little apps. We can add features to Agile Hive. So there's a lot we would like to do and come up with. But that means that all the ideas that we have internally and that comes to us externally, we need to somehow discuss them and find out whether they are valuable for you guys out there, for our valued customers, or for future customers, or for the market in general, and how they could best be implemented. Should they be features in Agile Hive? Should they be different apps? Should they be solutions around it? So that's something where we would like to ask you guys whether you want to be involved or would give us some of your time for us to understand what's worth it, what's not worth it, what's the challenges that you have that are not being solved with Agile Hive yet, but we could somehow help solve. So we would be very grateful if you could give us some time, your ideas, and discuss with us how we can be of best service, either inside of Agile Hive or outside. So it deals all with innovation. If you are interested and willing to spend some time, I would be happy to approach you. And each time in this review, when we have something new to discuss, I would come up and say what's new, and also ask a few more questions. But I would like to build some sort of a little community around this idea of innovating around Agile Hive. I'm putting in a little text message with my email address. So if you could drop me an email, Anton, for example, then I know for sure that I'm allowed to come up to you and ask you to contribute. Just as an idea, flow metrics. It's been around for quite some time, and but we know it's a wider market than just Agile Hive users. Could it make sense to implement flow metrics as an addition to Agile Hive, or should it be in Agile Hive, or a combination of both? We have services with Keygon that deal with, well, what exactly is flow metrics? How can they help an organization become better, quicker, faster, whatever? Or Agile budgets, as you know, and you're well aware of, in Agile Hive, we do not solve the issue of money at all. We don't address it. It's always, or quite often, a question whether there should be something in Agile Hive to address this issue, or could there's something that works well with Agile Hive that could address the issue. So that's just two examples where we would be very interested. And again, we'd be very grateful to understand what you think. Just drop me an email and I'll get back to you anytime. And if you want to opt out, I'm not very pushy, believe me. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Peter. Yeah, then I'm going to conclude our review for today. If you're interested, we have several playlists giving you introduction into Agile Hive in general on our YouTube channel. I will make sure that the video is going to be attached later. I've seen that the video from the last review is not uploaded to YouTube yet, which is interesting. But this should be attached here when it's released on YouTube. So as I mentioned before, the next review is going to be on the 17th of December. And I hope I'll see all of you, some of you, back then, before everybody is making their way into Christmas holidays. So have a great rest of the day, rest of the week, and goodbye. See you next time.
Thank you for watching. We hope you enjoyed this video by Agile Hive. Please give it a thumbs up if you did. If you have any questions or feedback, leave them in the comments below. You can also take a look at our most recent videos by clicking here. If you don't want to miss any of our upcoming videos, subscribe to our channel by clicking here. And don't forget to visit our website for further information at agile-hive.com.